Guys, it's Lori. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. If you're new, I'd love it if you take just a second to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Today is the summer edit sale for Fab Fit Fun for annual members, and I always like to show you guys the items that are available in the sales that are specifically only for annual members. I don't generally do a video on the theme sales that FabFitFun has that all members have access to at the same time. But when there are sales like this, sorry, just seeing something I wanted to add. When there are sales like this that only annual members have access to in the beginning, I like to do a video so that seasonal members, or even if you are not a member, can look through this video and see everything that is available in the sale. So you can plan your purchases if you are a seasonal member, or it may inspire you to join FabFitFun or to become an annual member. Either way, I just like to show what is available in sales that are only available to annual members. I know when I was a seasonal member back in the day, I always was dying to know what was available in the sale when things open for annual members. But anyways, that's my long intro of this video. You can see I'm obviously already scrolling through the sale, and I will apologize. I do every time now, because each time I do these videos, somebody will complain that I scroll too quickly. But let me tell you, these sales always have so many items in them that if I didn't scroll quickly, you guys would be sitting here bored watching this video forever. So I try to scroll quickly enough to keep your attention, but slowly enough that you can see things. So if there's something that you are very, curious about or want to see specifically, just pause the video over that item and you should be able to see it better. Okay, so FabFitFun, my favorite part, well, I love all things about FabFitFun, but one of my favorite parts about FabFitFun is their sales. I will admit they have sales way too often lately, and they've kind of lost a little bit of their appeal. Also, I probably just have shopped too much. Okay, we're stopping for a second because this is not loading. I'm not sure what's going on. Are the pictures not loading? Okay, so I love their sales for two reasons. One, obviously you can get discounted items at, great prices. Great items at discounted prices is what I mean to say. But two, I love the way that they set up their sales. So you will, as I'm scrolling, you will see different items that I have added to my cart. What I love about that is that I am not a good on the spot decision maker. I like to think about things. I like to research things. I like to take my time and decide if I actually want something. And the problem with sales like Ipsy or BoxyCharm, you have to be really fast to not only put it in your cart, but you have to check out quickly before things sell out. With FabFitFun, 98% of the time, if you put it in your cart, it is yours. Now, I'm saying 98% of the time. I used to just always say when you put it in your cart, it was yours. But they've had a little more inventory issues lately where, at the very end of the sale or after the sale closes, they'll send out an email saying, oh, oops, we've removed this item from your cart because of inventory issues. That's not the norm. That is the exception for sure. With the pandemic and supply chain issues, it's getting a little more common. But I would still say 98% of the time, if you put something in your cart, it will stay there until you delete it or the sale closes. When the sale closes, whatever is in your cart, you will be billed for, and then they'll send it. Their shipping's kind of slow. I'm still waiting on my items from the exclusive earnings sale. I think that's what it was called. But pretty good. It's not the best shipping. It's definitely not fast. But what I like is that you put things in your cart, you can think about them, you can research them, you can check the forums and decide if it's something that you really want or if other people have had experience with those items. And then they're just sitting in your cart. This sale, I'm pretty positive, for annual members closes on June 21st at midnight Pacific time, or 11:59 Pacific time technically. So anything that I add in my cart, I have until then to do some research, decide if I really want it. If it's skincare, I can look through my stash and see if it's something that I actually think I need. But I like that I can zoom through the sale, and it shows right now I have 24 items in my cart. Can zoom through the sale in the very beginning when it opens and get anything that I am thinking about wanting to buy. And then I can go through and edit my cart and make some, smart decisions and decide on just the few things that I want to get. So personally, that is one of my favorite things about these sales, is that you have time to think and decide. Another great thing about the sales, and you'll see there's a little heart on each of these items. Okay, so these Kate Spade earrings, there is a little red heart highlighted. That means that item is in my favorites. And at the very top of the screen, you should see the little tab that says my favorites. When I am done scrolling through all these items, I will go into the my favorites tab. And what is great about that is if something that you want is out of stock, you just have to go to the my favorites instead of scrolling through the entire list of all the items, because you can see we've been scrolling for a little while here. There's a lot of items in these sales. So say those Kate Spade earrings that I had favorited were out of stock. It was something that I was really wanting. So instead of having to search for Kate Spade earrings or having to just check through all the items, I can just go into my favorites. Sorry, I'm getting too ahead of the loading of the items here. So if you see me pause, that's why. It's just trying to let the pictures catch up so that you can see these items. Anyway, instead of having to scroll through this whole long list or just search for Kate Spade earrings or go to the jewelry and look through just the jewelry, you can go directly to your favorites, and then everything that is in there, you can just hit the refresh button, and as it pops up, you'll be able to add it to your cart. 99% of the time, if there's something that you want, it will be that's in your favorites. You will be able to get it before the end of the sale, 99% of the time. Not every time. Sometimes there are items that don't come back in stock, but that's the exception, just like the exception is something getting pulled from your cart. Okay, now we're having some loading issues, so we're going to let things catch up with my scrolling here. There we go. But yeah, in the favorites, there is, other than one sale where I couldn't get the Ray Dunn measuring spoons, which I think actually ended up being an inventory issue because in the very next sale that they had, they were available like most of the sale. And sometimes with unhide blankets, the larger sizes of unhide blankets. But I can't think of anything else that I have really truly wanted to add to my cart that I haven't been able to get by just refreshing. Maybe there's something else and I'm just not thinking of it, but I think anything that I've really wanted, other than, I think one time, a medium unhide blanket and the Ray Dunn measuring spoons, I was able to add them to my cart by just refreshing. I call it the refresh game. I will literally sit on my phone at night, like if we're watching TV or watching a movie or something, and I will just like hit the refresh button in my favorites tab. Sometimes I do it for fun, just to see what hard to find items come up. But if you refresh enough, you should be able to get anything that you want in this sale. There's been times where I have been busy when the sale opened or something, and so if I get on an hour or two later, a lot of things are sold out that I want, but I've been able to get them, like I said. So yeah, those are some of my favorite things about these sales. One thing that's kind of annoying is that it seems like they have repeats all the time, which makes the number of items in the sale a little excessive. Like some of this stuff, I'm like, is anybody actually really buying this stuff? I swear it's in every sale. Now it's probably a different item or slightly different, and it just, because it's not something I'm interested in, looks like a repeat, but they definitely have something for everybody in these sales. And if you add, it's either $15 or $25, I'll tell you when we get down to the end of the in-stock items. But if you add $15 or $25 worth of stuff to your cart, you can add a free gift. It's been this smart water for a while, and that's the free gift again this time. So if you're already shopping the sale, it's just a fun thing to add to your cart once you have gotten like I said, either $15 or $25. And I'm pretty sure the way it is with the edit sales normally is that when you add $25 worth of stuff to your cart, you also get free shipping. If you're in the US, I'm not sure the rules for international. Okay, so here's your free gift. When you add $15 or more, you can add 1 bottle of Smart Water. Okay, now these are the out of stock items currently. But like I said, if there's something that you want, don't worry, put it in your favorites, and you should be able to find it back in stock. You do have to be fast, I will tell you that. If there's like popular items that you want, you have to literally refresh and be ready to hit add to cart as soon as it comes up. Okay, so let's go into my favorites so I can show you my favorites. Now, one thing I will tell you that they have started doing is anything that you've ever favorited in past sales, they have left in your my favorites. That's both good and bad because then you have more items to look through when you are refreshing. But honestly, I could probably get rid of most of these things in my favorites because you can see they're not out of stock right now, which means it's not something that I'm trying to get. It's just was already in my cart or my favorites from previously. And I'll show you my cart here. Just this is where it's at right now. So, whoa, I don't know what just happened there. These are the items that I'm kind of looking at. Quite a few things. Obviously, I'm not going to get all these things, but that is what I have in my cart. And I am going to do some smart cutting here because I'm at $245.88 and I'm definitely not going to spend that much. So anyways, guys, that is it for the summer FabFitFun edit sale for 2022. Let me know down below if you have any questions. And as always, guys, thanks for watching and have a great day.